The Ash, Lutzi and Susie Snackbox.
Oh my God, Maddie Rose been in here again.
Shh, just calm down.
Don't start in
I know, you know how that makes me feel.
I want to start in a happy mood. It's Susan's birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. It's so fun having birthdays.
So good. You know what you should play
Yeah,
as
what?
a song? Ganga Jang.
Yes. Which one?
This is Australia.
Yes. Thank you, David.
In the patio.
Yeah.
Is that one? Yeah.
And we can cross
Yeah.
over from the Olympics
Not
to...
in the system, sorry guys.
Oh, come on.
Adelaide. Check
Check
Adelaide, mate.
Adelaide.
Adelaide will have that for sure.
It's like an Australian classic.
I was trying to think
Come
of a song,
on.
Lutzi, because Buzz said I could choose anything, and
Anything that from 25, 54-year-old would like.
which
But
is
they'd
my
like that.
wheelhouse. Yeah, they'd love
They'd like that. That's right there, mate.
Well, it's not in the system, sorry guys. Unless you
Check
want me to sing
Adelaide,
it.
Buzz.
I am.
Check Adelaide.
I said Down Under by Men at Work. Not
You
there.
definitely have Down Under. Well, you wanted the Tones and I version.
I did, but they don't have that.
Yeah, but they'd have the OG. You want that?
I don't know. David, what do you think?
Yeah, David?
No, I say no to that.
Okay.
Thank you, David, because I didn't want to. No Gangy Jang, not even in Adelaide.
What else?
What? You know what? We've stumbled across a problem here. We haven't got any iconic songs for Australian songs
We
from
played
the
one
last
yesterday.
20 years.
John Farnham,
What?
you're the
What are you
voice.
talking about? You won
Yeah, for the last 20 years, I'm saying.
Yeah, we don't.
Right, okay, that's a fair point.
We need some newies, don't we?
God.
What do we got? Like, what do we play when we win? What's the song we play in the last 20 years when we win a race or a match or whatever?
Well, it's not Australian, but Hall of Fame by the Script is usually like a go-to.
Irish.
They're playing.
No.
They're
We're
playing.
talking Aussie.
No,
They're playing.
no.
I'm trying to do a segue into Sirame. We got tickets to
Sirame.
see them with Nick on the street at
Our boy
7:30.
Danny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's a really
Lottie and I are
good
going to take
question.
him out. That is a good
I'm
question.
already working on that.
13, 24, 10. Can we let's throw that out to the people?
What's a modern song
Yes.
that Australians sing when we're proud of what we've achieved in sporting and, unless more importantly, cultural circumstances? Mostly sporting.
I like that question. Or for my birthday. Just a song we can
And
start
plus,
the show
it's
with.
yeah.
I mean, I only said that because no one called in, but maybe the phones aren't open.
They're not open yet. 13, 24,
they
10.
are.
Prove
Yeah.
us wrong.
What's on the phones open these days?
606.
They got a union. Oh, the damn phone union.
We don't want to pay them the
they
penalty
got
rates
us
for working
again.
early.
Come on, at least
dear.
one person with a song request. Come on.
Well, we need it
What's on
quickly.
the
We've
agenda
got
for
to
the
play a
birthday
song.
today?
Beg your pardon?
What's
Yes.
on the agenda?
Yeah, Buzz. Oh,
What's going on?
the show or the birthday?
I don't know. I might have a few champagnes.
Have a wine.
A few wines.
Oh, I wish I was there.
I might. Yes, that'd be fun. What else? I don't know. I can't think. I'm trying to think of a song, and so I can't talk. Come on.
You know what I can
Song.
do, Suze?
What?
Well, I'm trying to think. I'm just thinking at 1 o'clock when I finish on air here,
Yes.
I'll go to an Irish bar and we'll FaceTime each other having a drink. We can do that.
That sounds
That's
fun.
nice.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
'Cause I need a drink as well. But song-wise, I'm struggling here.
So am I.
We should have talked about this in our 5:30 pre-show meeting.
Yeah, I know, but we're watching the swimming.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie Snackbox.
Lutzi brought up a good point. In the last 20 years, there hasn't really been an Australian artist that dropped a song that we can kind of use in these moments, especially we're watching the relay right now, like when Australia do really well.
Oh, it's finished already. The 4x2. We won it.
Olympic record, by the looks of it.
Wow.
We won it?
Arnie
Yeah.
just anchored it. We thought it was the third leg, but it was
Yes.
the final leg. Arnie held on. She's defeated the United States second, China third. So and an Olympic record as well. So that's an amazing feat for the. So Molly's picked up another gold medal, and so has Arnie. Suze.
Yeah. Geez, I'm losing count of all the gold
Fantastic.
medals. Every gold medal at the Olympics has come from females so far, from the Australian team. Oh, yeah, but we haven't got a song to play, have we? We haven't got an
No.
Australian iconic song for the last 20
Well,
years.
Down Under's 40 years old.
Jody's got a suggestion. What do you reckon, Jody?
It's got to be Shepherd. Like, Shepherd is iconic Brisbane.
That is true.
Oh, doesn't this make you feel good watching the girls on the screen?
Yeah, but
It does. It's so good.
We go to the gym with these guys. We can't.
Say anything bad about him?
But it's, this doesn't make me think about Australia. It doesn't get.
Yeah, it's not like
it's
an
a
Aussie,
catchy
like it's-
ditty. It's a pop song.
Yeah,
it's,
that's
a good point.
I
I
love
love
that
it. I
song
love it.
about going to
I'm
the
just
valley
saying.
and all the rest of it. But
Yeah.
It doesn't, make me conjure up images of how much I love my country and national pride.
Yeah, it's not just ring up and give us your favourite song.
Yeah.
This is like, what's the song that when these girls just win a relay.
What are we going to play?
And you're the guy running the DJ at the La Defense. Like, what do you play?
It's a bloody good point, especially in the countdown to Brisbane too.
Yes.
There is a gap in the market that
Big
I don't
opening.
think's been filled.
Well,
We got a few more calls.
Susan's got an idea. Susan. Oh, hello, Susan.
Hi, happy birthday, Susie.
Thank you. What do you reckon? I don't know if it's within the last 20 years, this song, though.
No, I don't think it is either. It's just a song that I was on a Kentucky tour years ago, and they used to play it every morning to get us up, and I love it. And I thought, that's what we need at 6 a.m. in the morning on our commute to work. We also need songs to get us up.
What is it?
Oh, sorry, Run to Paradise.
Well, it's a good song, but again, it's not.
Isn't this about someone dodging a drug habit? Run to Paradise,
Is it?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's about a Chinese swimmer in the 90s.
In the 90s.
You can't play that. Yeah, well, yeah.
Maybe even more recent times.
We got one more.
Okay. Oh, this is iconic, this one. When did it come out?
is
Hayden.
it?
Hayden, what
How
is
do
it?
you know them already?
'Cause I can
Hello,
read it.
Hayden.
What do you got, mate?
Land Down Under.
I'm going to play the Tones and I version.
Yeah, brilliant tune. And this one is becoming iconic with the current team, by the way. But again, it's
This is
get a
solid,
new
though.
anthem.
I know.
We need JC and Bernard to get back together and just mention champions and winning and gold.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie Snackbox.
Yeah, so anyway, my brother is over in Tiahapu
Shampoo.
in Tahiti.
You're saying it now, eh?
For the surfing. And he said the way that the media lineup as the competitors come in from their heats has been working is there's been this guy from NBC, the Peacock Network. He's been the number one guy. Luke's been next to him representing Australia, and then there's been a guy next to Brazil. And the guy who is from NBC, it turns out he's like a major star. His name's Colin Jost. He's a regular on Saturday Night Live. He does the weekend update.
They're doing that a bit for NBC, aren't they? They're getting celebrities in to do their
Yeah.
coverage, like Snoop Dogg. So he's not a surfer.
Peyton Manning.
This guy, is he?
Yeah, Peyton Manning. No, he's not. He's not a surfer. He's just an actor, basically, comedian, a stand-up comedian who's now on Saturday Night
We
Live.
Saturday Night Live. It's as big as it gets.
And he's been doing it for a while, hasn't he, Lutzi? Like he's been a regular on Saturday Night Live for a long time. You know, I
Yeah, he
think
does
I
that.
think
He
it
does
just
that
kind of
desk
spruce up
thing.
there.
I love it actually.
Yeah, he does the desk thing with the other guy, and they write each other's news.
Yeah, they
And
have
it's
to read
usually
each other's jokes.
it's usually racially inappropriate. Essentially, it's famous.
Yeah. So he started
and so
as a
when the-
writer.
when
He's
the-
been there since 2005.
Yeah, so when the surfers finish their waves or whatever, their heat, presumably like they do at the athletics, the first they have to swim to a boat, and then that's the what they call the mix zone, where certain broadcasters interview them immediately after. It happens at all the sports of the Olympics.
So once they step
So
off
at-
the boat, Luke,
yeah.
Luke is a part of that mix zone.
And it's a hierarchy.
Yeah.
And the hierarchy is Colin Jost.
And NBC's always first.
Always first. Luke is second as part of the Australian network, and then some guy from Brazil. Yep. Well, through the course of the surfing event over there, and they've been there for, I think they went over there last weekend, so about a week now, Colin Jost evidently cut his foot. Out surfing, and he's got a staph infection on his big toe, and he's also got an ear infection.
Jeez, that's actually pretty dangerous.
Is staph bad? Is it?
Yeah, Mick Fanning's brother just died of the same thing over in somewhere. Anyway, why did I think of that?
Oh, okay.
It's
So
a dangerous thing. If a coral cut.
Yeah, but golden
foot-
staff's a thing, right?
Yeah.
People, they shut down hospitals because, well, not
It's a
shut
big
them
deal.
down, but it's big.
He's had to jet out. He's left town. During
He's
the last
gone?
couple of days when there was a lay day. Yeah, he's gone. He's sick. I didn't realise it
No,
was
it's
that.
really
it was that
dangerous. You've got to get to hospital and you've got to get IV antibiotics.
Okay, so
It's a big deal.
So from NBC's point of view, they've just lost their reporter on the ground, And they rang Luke up yesterday and said, "Oh, listen, can you cover for us on NBC?" So my brother today, right now, he's over in Te Aho and is covering all the quarterfinal actions. The Aussies are about to go into action. He'll be covering that for
NBC.
but also covering the Americans who are competing in the quarterfinal for the men's. He's also covering that for NBC.
The Americans would love how Aussie he is.
Yeah,
They're going to love him.
Oh, Buzz, he actually, I'll just read a message that he sent to me because I'm chatting away with him during the show.
That is
I've got a
huge.
few questions as well.
This morning.
Does he get paid for that? I mean, or is it like an honorary thing because you're on NBC?
I don't know, Suze, because
I'd want to do it anyway because
it's all
NBC.
happened. Yeah, it's happened so quickly. I don't think he sat there and talked money
I
with
was just
them
curious.
at all.
Question.
But yeah,
It's about money.
It's like when we get people to do weekend shows here at Nova. It's like it's for the exposure.
Exposure,
Yeah,
that's what
that's
I mean.
it.
It could be for the exposure.
Yeah, but anyway, Luke, evidently he's already been on this morning and he said he just did his first bit for them. And he goes, I went full ochre. And he goes, I've already heard back, they loved it. So there's good early feedback from Luke. But yeah,
that's so funny.
a big
Can
day
we
for
get-
him.
Imagine somehow he ends up on Saturday Night Live. Oh my God.
This is like the turning point of his career.
Isn't it?
Where he
I mean,
takes
it's like
off.
this. This is a pretty big turning point. You take over from Colin Jost. Like, come on. Like,
He's the new
what about a
Crocodile
sliding
Dundee.
doors moment?
And Colin Jost is married to Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, wow.
Did you know that? Like, I can't
Well, I
believe
found
it.
out from
No.
you guys the other
Yeah.
day. I didn't know that, no.
Yeah.
What if you'll meet her?
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie Snackbox. Good news, Suze. Good day, sunshine. I'm walking on sunshine. Wow, it's time to feel good.
Great news for the endangered tiger. A 250% increase in tiger numbers have been recorded in Thailand.
Thailand. In Thailand.
Say
Thailand.
Toyland.
Thailand.
Boy,
It's in Thailand.
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 250% increase. Wow. So
Yeah, it's
Thailand,
180% less people, though.
that's funny. Thailand.
That's funny.
Oh, okay, one more, sorry. It's a line of this song.
Is that the line you wanted?
No.
That's a weird line I
Got to
want.
hang in there
Is it
for the
The
chorus.
first line of verse 2.
hang on, I'll just talk and then
It
we'll
was
come back
too.
with the good one.
Yeah.
Thailand has had remarkable success, increasing the number of tigers from 40 to more than 140. And they say, in inverted commas,
In the wild or in
yes,
yeah.
we see
She's
very...
Well,
making
how
that
many?
up, aren't you? She's
Yes.
making that bit up, but let's run
Yes,
with it.
in the wild.
There's only
yourself.
240.
We're in Thailand too.
Yeah, just in the main city. We see very strong...
Bangkok.
What? Just in the main city?
There's
We-
140 tigers on the loose in
A
Bangkok.
spokesman said, we see very strong correlations between better law enforcement and the recovery of tigers. Prior to this, illegal hunting
Don't
and
do an
logging.
accent.
I'm not. What accent?
I thought you were doing an accent.
I was just speaking Australian.
Just read the quote. Yeah,
Prior to
Muttsy's
this,
right.
illegal hunting and logging were rife. So they've stopped illegal hunting and,
Yeah, good. That
Logging?
sounds good.
yeah,
Yeah, good on them.
40 to 1.
Good news, Suze.
Meet the world's oldest first grader.
I don't like where this is heading, but keep going.
Up,
Hold on.
How old is the world's oldest first grader?
84.
Oh, come on.
After spending...
I don't like where this is
Come on.
heading.
Hang on. After spending his life as an illiterate farmer, Kamani Maraji...
Yeah, laugh at that, Mutsy.
Yeah, laugh at that.
Right?
And
Guy's
rolled...
been a farmer for his whole life and been
It's
a
not
literate.
unfunny at this point. I'm not sure he's across the line, but keep going.
Kamani enrolled in a Kenyan primary school. He was 84. His desire to learn... It was
It's meant to be
ignited...
good news, Suze, this bit.
Has he got a blue card?
Yes.
The Kenyan government introduced free primary education in 2003. He even wears the school uniform.
Oh, okay. I'm out. I'm out. I am
Send
out.
Mitch out there for handball blitz.
And he sits alongside...
This is not for this segment.
He sits alongside classmates young enough to be his great-grandchildren.
Oh, no, I'm not, just not
And
comfortable with
His
this.
inspiring story highlighted the importance
What's
of
it?
education at any age and
Yeah.
demonstrated
What's his inspiring story?
it's never too late to pursue knowledge and literacy. He's 80.
Good
wearing school
news,
uniforms.
Suze.
German Zoo on his little Lynx's wish to be
Yeah,
free
go back to the
after
animals. That's
multiple
good.
escape
Good news.
attempts.
Someone told me it's all happening at the zoo.
Nice. Seeing how everything's okay again.
Yeah, phew.
That's calming, isn't it,
It
actually?
is good.
Yeah, we're back in safe waters.
Despite being brought up in the Nuremberg Zoo as a young Carpathian lynx named Chapu.
Chapu. I think you'll see it's pronounced Tiahapu.
Tuapupapa. Yeah.
Chapu was born to be wild. He kept trying to escape, and then eventually the German zookeepers said, "You know what? Be free." And they let him.
Go to Bangkok. There's heaps of tigers there. You'll be fine. There's lots
Where
of
he studied
company.
grade 1.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie Snackbox.
Can you believe the Wiggles have been around since 1991? And they've just released their 100th album. We've got the OG on their line, Anthony Wiggle, the Blue Wiggle.
91.
Hi, Anthony. Hello.
Anthony.
How you going, guys?
Ooh.
I think we've met, haven't we? Did we meet years ago?
Yeah, I think a few times at, I don't know where, but yeah, some of those TV things.
Yeah, I remember exactly what it was, but anyway, I don't want to get into it now. We met the Whitlams as well, the
Oh.
same thing. Do you remember that? Oh, anyway. We
Which
can talk
one?
about it.
Whitlams.
The Whitlams were there as well. It was some big ARIA
Oh.
award thing, anyway.
Ah,
Let's talk about the
okay.
Wiggles. Let's talk about the Wiggles.
There's been a million of them.
What was life like in 91? Like, what were you doing in 1990, for example? And then, like, how did it all come about? And can you believe that here we are in 2024 and you're still doing the same gig?
Yeah, but it never, it's never the same, the gig, you know, it's always fun out there doing shows. And back in 1991, when we started, I was 27. So, life was different. I'm now 61, so no, mate, I love it. I was, it's 100 albums, and I've produced 99 of those albums. The one album I didn't produce was an electric dance music album, which we put out this year called Raves of Innocence with Dorothy the Dinosaur. And there's no way I would understand electric music. So I handed that over to someone else. Lenny Pierce did it, yeah.
Really?
The Purple Wiggles' brother.
God.
Yeah,
Oh,
John's
Yeah,
brother.
that's right.
And is your,
Were you in the rock band before the Wiggles? Were you in the Cockroaches? Or was that
Cockroaches.
just-
Yeah.
I was in the Cockroaches, and I
Hey,
was
let's
also
go,
in the army.
let's go.
Yeah. No, I was also in the army. That's how I got in. I
Really?
joined the army. I was in the army for 3 years and got out and became an early childhood teacher just to do something totally different. And that's how the Wiggles began.
wow. And is it true your daughter's in the Wiggles now?
Yeah, she is, Lucia. She's 20 years old and beautiful ballerina and beautiful singer, and she's got a hell of a lot more talent than I've ever had. So I'm very happy to see her there.
How good.
That must have been a spin out for her. Like my kids, when we went to watch you guys, it was like it was a major event for like a 3 or 4 year old. Like to have a 3 or 4 year old. I wonder if they had any concept of the fact that my dad is a Wiggle. You know what I mean? Like because Suze has done all sorts of great things in the world of sport, and her kids have never been impressed by it. She talks about it all the time. Like, oh yeah, that's just what Mum does. Is it like that if you're a Wiggle?
It's exactly that. I came home once after being on tour in America, and Lucia was watching the Wiggles on the television, and she went, "Look at Murray." It was just like I just see Murray for 3 months every day.
Do you have other kids, and do they want to be in the Wiggles as well?
I've got other. Maria, my other daughter, she's an actor, and she's. From day one, she said she doesn't want to be a Wiggle, and and my boy Antonio, he's still at school, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't either. But
He's not Wiggle material, that kid.
It's pretty bizarre though. Like if your dad's a teacher or a lawyer or whatever, there's I guess there's some part of that which would make sense that the kid would follow the same things. But when you're a Wiggle, it's kind of a different.
Like you're either in or you're out.
Well, you know what? Flipping that round, I've always thought. I've got if anyone any of the children became doctors or lawyers, I feel like I failed them. I love them in.
Good
I
point.
love the arts, mate.
They're all creative and having fun. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Antonio loves his sport, and last night we were at the Leichhardt Oval watching the Tigers.
Oh, wow.
It was pretty hard work, but it was great.
Well, I'm glad life hasn't been all beer and Skittles for you. You've become a worldwide phenomenon with the Wiggles, but you're a Tigers fan, so you know all about heartache too. You get the yin and the yang. You could write a song about that.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie Snackbox.